Welcome back, boys. Now, you want to listen to me very carefully because it's an extremely crucial part of your business. Most likely, right now you feel like God, you feel like a one-man army, and that's normal because you just got from zero or to a few $1,000s per month to 10k per month, which is a huge difference. But that feeling right there is dangerous. It makes you do these 5 errors that lead you to destroying your business or at least to go back to zero. And I can tell you because I've been there and I saw tens of people being there, that going from 10k per month to zero, it's horrible because you go from being able to afford everything to nothing, you're making zero. The first and biggest error you can make is not understanding your situation and most importantly not understanding what category you're in. So the most important parts, the most important categories are like under 18, 18 to 21, 21 to 30 and 30 plus. There are more, but these are in my opinion the ones that have the biggest difference. If you're under 18, just save everything you're not investing in your business. Don't make giant trips to flex on your friends. Don't spend money on random bullshit. Don't go live alone. I don't even think you can get an house alone under 18. Just literally save money as much as possible. So then, when you get past 18, you can spend them on, you can go live alone or whatever the fuck you want to do. And before that, save as much as possible, spend only the strictly necessary to grow your business, because I saw so many people try to flex, get, whatever, go like make trips, get cars when they're so young, when you literally have the possibility to save so much money, because what most people don't understand is that if your goal is to only make 10k per month, and stop there, okay, spend as much money as you want, you're gonna get broke in a couple of probably months. If your goal is to go much bigger than that, if your goal is to make millions or even just 100k per month, you need to save as much as possible. You need to think on the long term, and this is gonna be the 5th point in this video, and I'm gonna go there real quick. Actually, I'm gonna go there later. But if you're under 18, just don't spend money, save as much as possible, and especially only spend the money that you have to invest. If you're in my category, so 18 to 21, it's a similar situation. You can still live with your parents and do that if you can, because that makes you in the same situation as the 18-year-old. Don't spend money on bullshit, save as much money as possible so you can invest in your business and get past this stage. The 10k per month stage might feel like you are making so much money that you're untouchable. But in reality, it's so fragile, because what happens to most people, I don't know if that's the case for your business, but what happens for most people is they get there on like a sort of burst of like a month that just goes from 0 to 10k because you got a good month, you got a couple of clients, a one-time paying, they paid one time, so you get to 10k per month. Most people don't get to 10k per month with a subscription base, which is technically more safe. They get there because people pay them a one-time fee, so now you can say that you made 10k per month when in reality you just made 10k one month. If you're actually making 10k per month every single month, you can be a little bit more free, but still, I'm gonna talk about it in the 4th point of this video. You want to save as much money as possible because you're never too safe, and you will most likely need a lot of money to go into the next stage or to go into the next stages of your life. The more money you have, the more you can you have that fuck you energy, if you get what I mean. You have more of that I don't need your money, I don't need whatever you have to offer me. So in sales calls or in content, you don't need, you don't feel like you need their money, you don't feel like you need anything from them, which attracts people. The 4th category is 21 to 30, and now this is where you want to start to spend some more money, which is, you might have a family, you might have, obviously, hopefully you have an house of your own, or at least an apartment, not an house. So right now, you have to understand how much money you want to spend on certain amount of things. So how much money do you want to save for, or how much money do you strictly need to save for your life outside of your business, and you want to just spend that. I don't want to see people at 10k per month going around and doing some random bullshit, traveling or whatever, because that's the most useless thing you can do. People think that having a photo of you going to fucking Bali is gonna make you money, but the real answer is that the thing that's gonna make you money is doing the thing that's making you money right now. So 21 to 30, just save, just obviously calculate how much money you need every month to survive and to live obviously a comfortable life, and all of the rest, save it and invest into the business. Not every single cent, just as much as you needed to grow. 30 plus, I said, right now I hope you have a family and you are settled down in a sort of like safe situation. You're like nothing much is gonna change in your life. So you want to do the same thing that you do from 21 to 30, but right now I'm assuming that you have a family, so you want to include them as well. You want to include the well-being and whatever, so you have to spend a little bit more money. And the more you go down the road, the longer it is gonna take you to not necessarily gonna take you to make to go past 10k per month, but obviously you'll be able to save less money, so you'll have less to invest, obviously. So by response, it might take you more. Obviously, that depends on the business you're running or whatever. Some businesses don't even require investments, or require just a little bit of money. So in that case, you might be able to grow without investing much, but you still want to be able to have as much money as possible, because some statistics says that I think the average 30-year-old has like less than 20k in the bank, like 14, yeah, but I think less than 20k in the bank account, which is like horrible. Like you're 30, you should have like a safety net. Like less than 10k can be spent in like a month if something bad really happens, so to your house, to your family or whatever. So you want to have a safety net for your life. Like your life is more important than business, so you always want to be safe. Now the next error is this is very connected to the first point, is not deciding how much money you want to spend on your life. This part includes trips and like random shit as well. So you want to set a budget, which can be monthly, which can be yearly, whatever you feel most comfortable with, that you want to spend on random shit in your life. So, and I'm not gonna give you a number. This is gonna be one of those videos where I give you need to save 20%, invest 80 or whatever the fuck. You can decide. For all I care, you can spend 80% of your money and save 20% because you want to have fun. That's your decision. So, but what you want to do is that you want to be decisive about it. So you don't want to randomly spend money every month, because that only leads to failure. You want to strategize how much money you're gonna spend every month, even if it's a high amount. Even if you want to spend 80% on bullshit, do that. But do it like plan, plan what you want to do, plan how much you're gonna spend and whatever. So you have more control over your life and it doesn't feel you're just like a degenerate going around partying or whatever the fuck you want to do. This is a very fast point, but this is very important. So choose a budget that you want to spend on the fun in your life, so that it's you have more control over it, and you can actually, if something bad happens to your business, you have more control over where your expenses are going, instead of it just being random thing, like a random trip or whatever. Now the third point, which is very important, is if this, I have to open a parenthesis, I have to open like brackets with this, which is this only applies if your goal is to get to like millions of dollars per month, even just 100k per month. If your goal is really to grow and go in the business, you don't want to stop at 10k per month. This is not for people who want to enjoy making that much of money and want to just a safety net to make a few $1,000 to quit their job. This is a part which is for the people who want to get past this stage, because they only see this stage as I'm just making this much money. This is just a number. This is just a stage in my journey of making X money, whatever is your goal per month or per year. It is fuck trips, fuck Bali, fuck parties, fuck whatever the fuck you want to do, that completely waste of money, fuck cards, fuck all of that stuff. If you want to be a guru, you want to flex the cards, flex whatever, because that's how you make money, that's sort of an investment, so that kind of makes sense, even though, like, in my opinion, being a guru is bullshit, because at some point everyone realizes that you are lying or whatever. But if you really want to grow, if you really want to expand your business, what you have to do is don't spend money on that stuff, because that money, that stuff wastes your time, your energy, and your money, which is the three most important things you have. Especially, I want to be specific on your time and your energy. If you go on a trip to Bali, what most people think is like you go to Bali, you work there, you live like the perfect lifestyle, you work, you're training. But what most people do, I'm not saying anyone, but what most people do is that they go there and they have fun. You work less than you work at home, because at home you have your office, you have your environment. That is the environment that got you to making that much money. The environment you're in right now is the environment that got you to 10k per month. If you just keep pushing this environment, this is the best place you're ever gonna have, because it's the place where you work the most. It's the place where you grinded your way to 10k per month. So you're gonna grind your way to 100k per month. If you change environment and you go to a place where it's full of people who are doing, most people doing nothing, and you add that to, training Muay Thai like most people do, that much more of your time is taken away, which can be dedicated to your business. And as I said, if you want to stop at 10k per month and enjoy life in Bali, go do that. But if you really want to fucking smash it in life, if you want to build something meaningful and be great, you need to focus on your business right now. No fun, no trips, boring life till you get to the point where you want to be in life. And that's it. Especially with your energy. You can spend money if it saves you energy. Energy and time are the two most important things you'll ever have in life. Because it's the only thing that are not they're not sustainable. You can't create time and you can't create your energy. So once you get them depleted, they're done, they're gone. Money can be created again, so it doesn't matter that much. But money and energy are finite resources, and you need to use them wisely in this point of your life. Now the fourth point, this is probably the most important point. This is the point I will fucking bet my life on. That if you don't do it, you are gonna fail. And it's don't fucking change. Whatever got you to 10k per month is gonna bring you further. What most people do, actually, what almost everyone does, is they get to 10k per month and they're like, okay, let me change everything. You got to 10k per month by selling, by selling through DMs and selling a course, let's say, and now you want to go from high ticket to low ticket to scale past 10k per month. That's not how that works. If you want to go past 10k per month, you do what you did to get to 10k per month, and you do it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times as much. And guess what? You're making 5 times the money. Don't change, don't get fancy, don't do some new stuff because the old stuff feels boring. Do what you did to get to this amount of money and do it better. Now, last but not least, and this might look weird because I spent the whole video talking about how you need to hurry up and get past 10k per month, but the fifth error that people make is actually getting past that stage too fast. So my advice is spend 2 to 3 months, possibly more, at 10k per month and stabilize your business. Because what you do is that if you go too fast, you don't build a structure, you then get to 20, 30k per month without knowing how you did it in the first place. If you go too fast, you don't analyze what got you to 10k per month, so you might get past that. You might get to 20k per month. That's gonna only last a few months because you don't know how you did it. Just randomly. It's basically luck. Okay. So what you want to do is stick at 10k per month for 3 months, 4 months, or whatever you feel comfortable with. Resist the urge to sell more or fall to the feeling of that this is a race, because it's not a fucking race. No one is behind you, no one is in front of you. You are on your lane, alone. This is your journey. Don't think about competition. Think about your friend making more money than you at this stage, because what happens that you then hurry up. What I just said happens. So you build a shitty structure. You don't know how you got there, and everything falls down. So analyze what you did that got you to 10k per month. See how you could replicate it on a bigger scale. Hiring, AI, whatever is your method, whatever you feel like, whatever you're most expert at, or whatever method you like the most and will work best for your business. Then slowly start to apply it and analyze how's it going. It goes slowly. Then you have a structure. And you don't want to have to do this at every stage. You want to have to do this at 20k per month or 30k per month because now you already have a structure. You have a structure that it's stable and it's a baseline. So even if you, for some unfortunate reason, which is like this business, it's like that's how business works, you get everything fails, you lose a lot of money, you get back to 10k per month, that's not your baseline. You can't go under that because you have a structure, you have a safety net. So this is it. These are the 5 biggest errors that people make when they get to 10k per month, and in my opinion they all come from this feeling of everyone saying that it's a race, and everyone saying that when you make 10k per month is the goal, but 10k per month is not the goal. 10k per month is part of the journey if you want to be a real businessman, if you want to make millions of dollars per month, or even just per year. If you want to make anything more than 10k per month is the stage. Even if you want to make 11k per month, 10k per month by definition is just like a pass. It's just a stage of your journey. So it is it. Thanks for watching the video. In the description you're gonna find some useful tools that can help in your journey. I have affiliates with some of them. I will write which one. I have nothing to sell you. There is nothing in the description, just Instagram and some other stuff. Just watching the video. See you in the next one.